What's up, YouTube? Brett Hoover from Rants here. Alright, so it looks like Catherine Hahn's Agatha Harkness might be actually getting a series of its own, which is actually really cool. Of course, this is a rumor from Bounding into Comics that, she might be the spinoff that comes from Wandavision's success, which is awesome to me. I'm still in hopes that they will actually do a WandaVision season 2. I think that show really needs that to really make up for the terrible ending that it had at the end. An ending that I felt like just completely and totally unraveled everything that had been going that entire season. All that mystery, all for like boner jokes and talking about boats and not, having us a vision fight. I mean, it was just a lot of things went wrong. It was one of those kind of moments that you hear only in Game of Thrones, where where it's basically they're trying to subvert expectations. Only an idiot thinks subverting expectations is a good idea when everything has been building up to that one thing. You don't leave breadcrumbs going in this direction. All of a sudden, it's like, haha. This was all a lie, and we're actually over here doing this. That's not good writing. That's not good writing at all. I think George R. R. Martin would probably actually agree with that when it come to even Game of Thrones, how they misused that. And I don't think he'll actually do it with his books. But as far as Agatha Harkness is concerned, look, I think this would be entertaining. I think that people would actually watch this, be excited to watch this. I'm curious to see how the plot would work. Would she be an antagonist? Would she be like a middle between a protagonist and antagonist? Will we see her in a more welcoming light, or would it just reveal even darker side of her that we never got to see before and just go full villain? That's yet to be seen. But anyways, let's get into this article a little bit. It says a new report claims that Marvel Studios is developing a WandaVision spinoff featuring Catherine Hahn's Agatha Harkness. The new report comes from Variety's Joe Otterson. He claims Hahn would reprise the role of Agatha Harkness in the series, which is described by sources as a dark comedy, though exact plot details remain under wraps. Otterson also notes that WandaVision head writer Jack Schaefer will be penning this spin-off series and will also serve as the executive producer, which probably means that a WandaVision season 2 is not in the works. And that's sad, but I can't imagine, the head writer going to the spinoff and just leaving basically the main show if that was the case. Which I guess it could happen, but I don't know. Not unless they want to go in a completely different direction in WandaVision season 2. Excuse me. Deadline's Nelly Andreeva further added that Hahn's Agatha Harkness is set to reprise the role across the MCU on streaming and in movies. I mean, Doctor Strange too. I mean, would that be where maybe she would appear? I mean, I can't really see her appearing in anything other than a Doctor Strange movie. So if they're talking about movies, I mean, look, you got the Eternals, you've got Captain Marvel. No, I can't think of anything other than Doctor Strange that she would really fit in. Maybe you can say a Shang-Chi movie, but that would be odd to me in a lot of ways if they went that direction. So I mean, I think it's got to be Doctor Strange when it comes to that. But anyways, under a larger deal she has made with studio sources said, it says WandaVision left Agatha Harkness as a nosy neighbor Agnes in the town of Westview, New Jersey. Harkness would make a play to drain Wanda Maximoff's power. However, her ploy failed as Maximoff transformed into the Scarlet Witch after reclaiming her chaos magic, which had previously been drained from her by Harkness. After defeating Harkness, Scarlet Witch transforms into her into Agnes, the nosy neighbor. The role she played in an attempt to manipulate Wanda in order to gain the powers of the Scarlet Witch herself. Wanda tells her, "I'll give you the role you chose, the nosy neighbor." Harkness attempts to beg for mercy, but Wanda rejects it. In response, Harkness says, "No, you're not. You're cruel." Harkness would still beg for mercy, attempting to claim that Wanda would need her. She would still be rebuffed with Wanda saying, "If I do, I know where to find you." Wanda then touches Harkness on her head, transforming her into Agnes. That's the last we see of Harkness as Wanda eventually abandons the town of Westview. Now, after the town of Westview actually goes back to normal, I just wonder how that would actually work with her, being in that role. She would be very out of place, I would assume. Yeah, I don't see how that would work. According to Samba TV, the first episode of WandaVision was viewed by 100.6 billion, and it basically just goes into, how many people viewed it. I think it would be really cool if they would actually do a Agatha Harkness series. I think a lot of fans would really enjoy it. But does that actually mean the end of WandaVision? The end of, any thoughts of a WandaVision season 2. I mean, when you're making spinoffs, unless you're CSI, chances are you're probably coming to an end. That's what I would get out of that news is that no WandaVision season 2. But hey, at least we would get an Agatha spinoff, which would probably correlate somewhere in between WandaVision, and we'd probably get to see a lot of the same stuff we'd probably get to see in a WandaVision season 2. And besides, what would you really want from WandaVision season 2? To me, I'd want redemption for a really bad ending. But do I really want redemption for that character? I don't know. I don't really know if that would be the point of that. It seems like they're going to take care of a lot of that in Doctor Strange 2. At least when it comes to Wanda and her children. So I don't really know what a season 2 of WandaVision would actually entail. It would be one that would probably be without Vision, unless we get that white Vision, which, that's a possibility, but that still seems very far-fetched now that I think about it. And I hope that wouldn't be the case, actually. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think. Are y'all excited about a Agatha Harkness spinoff series? Or would you rather somebody else get a spinoff series? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and y'all take care.